Oh, Lord. I don't know what that
See if we
says.
live. Are we live?
Okay, y'all. Tell me.
Trying to
Tell
see
me.
if we live or not. It's showing live on the camera, but on the phone, but that don't
I
mean
think it's
nothing.
working. Y'all, you know why I did this? Because you know I can't ever see nobody. Now I can see what y'all are saying.
Oh, I see it now.
So
Okay,
I
so
guess
we
we're.
must be live. Do we have
Woo!
volume? We got volume and video.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about the volume. I don't know how you do that.
We got video
Hey,
and
y'all, can
sound.
you hear me? Well, while I'm looking up there, I got people down here. 5 by 5. A 5 by.
5 by 5. What's a 5 by 5?
Hey, somebody. Oh, you are good, meaning you can hear. Well, I know. I mean, Jake can hear me, and he
Yeah.
passed
He
30 years
passed 30
ago.
years
But
ago. We
really,
know he can hear.
y'all can hear
Everybody
me?
else can hear if it's working.
Yeah, because I can't control the volume on the laptop because I'm on the phone.
Let me check it here.
Oh,
I ain't got.
somebody said ham radio.
Oh, it's working because I can hear it on mine. Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
can hear it. We got volume.
Now we can talk to
We're
everybody.
good.
Let's see, we got Brett and Cindy. Yeah, I ain't gonna forget that. We got Miss Robin.
Overlook Valley.
Heaven's
Heaven's
Essentials is it?
Essential.
Y'all, this is
Reap what you
so
sow.
cool.
Adam's Eden
I
Farm.
can read. Hey,
Alabama
Bama Gardner.
Gardner. Lisa Hoffer. Kiss My Grass Acres.
This is amazing.
Everybody coming
I
on
can
in.
read. And I know you're listening, man, because you got to take
Pete,
care of
Mr.
the two
Pete, how
patient
you
crew.
doing?
Y'all, it's going to be a good Friday night. We got a lineup. We got
It's Friday.
Jim and I. We got Mimsy's Garden. We got Springfield.
Springfield
Y'all,
Ridge.
I get that all messed up. We got
There's Miss
Teresa
Duncan.
and we got Mr. Peace.
Miss Brenda at
A
Duncan
great
1900.
lineup.
Springfield Ridge.
Teresa knows me by now.
Little bit spot. Everybody's coming on in. That's good.
But you know something? I learned something off of Lee's video the other day. How y'all came with your name. I believe you said his name was, and I hope I get this right. It was
Right in the full moon. That's
Odell
right.
Stringfield, or I think he said Odell. But now I understand the name. And
Previous owner of the land.
yep, I think that is just so
Love Feed
cool.
Homestead.
Hey, Miss
Howard
Patty.
Homestead. Barb Wrinkle. Don
Yeah,
Goff.
Odell. Why it's
Tinker's
closed?
Wife. Simple Grower.
Hey, Brenda, do you ever put your foot in the you know what's brothers, you know what, and get him
Who the winner?
gone?
Who the what?
Brenda had another snowstorm. You know what I told her? That was the brother from Mr. Winter that come. I told her to serve him some sour coffee and get him gone.
Get him out of there.
Because she ready to get in her garden,
I
y'all.
tell you what, I walked out this morning. You thought it was winter. It was about 26
Yeah, don't burn your
degrees
dinner,
here.
simple grower.
And,
You just cook.
Everything was white. It wasn't with snow, but it was frost. Oh, what a freeze we had this morning for
Yeah,
Louisiana.
we had a freeze. We had to cover them carrots.
I was sure hoping that it would be heavy enough I could call in and say, hey, whoop, snow day.
Hold up. 35 in Brobridge? Well, you
Man.
know what? Last year in my hometown in Vinton, I think I posted a picture. Girl, we got, I won't say it was about 3 inches of snow. You remember that? Was it last year or year before? Last year.
I think.
Did y'all get any of that? I was
Garden
like,
Cheap. What's up, girl?
hey, Rachel,
What you doing, Rachel? Heaven's Essentials?
we got them all coming in.
That's good.
I know Sarah and Mark at Overlook got a little snow. I don't know if they had major accumulation, but I know that they got some snow because Mr. Pete said he had
Red
some
and Able,
snow.
if you get one there while you're in that deer blind, let us know.
Well,
Maybe we won't
I was
scare them.
waiting
I
for
hope you got the
somebody.
volume down.
I was waiting for somebody to mention it, and Teresa did. She wanted to cap like this. Well, y'all, here lately, Buddy and I have been receiving a lot of nice gifts from our subscribers.
That's right.
And
Wonderful.
Lippy, you know, this is Lippy. I like to pay things forward. It's better to give than receive.
Oh, Lord, there she goes.
And something came to mind day before yesterday. And I said, I just feel the need to give to somebody.
Lee, don't. You might not want to
So,
build Teresa a bow.
I thought
She gets
that
mad. It ain't gonna be good.
this was gifted to me probably 8-9 months ago. So,
Hey, Wanda.
and she may be watching, but Miss Nancy, if you're watching, darling, I'm trying to pay for it. I'm gonna mail you this cap Monday morning.
We're gonna send you a cap, Nancy.
And I want you to
Hang
wear
in
it
there, it'll be
very,
on the
very
way.
well, darling. But I want to show my love to you. So I'm going to gift this cap to you, Miss Nancy, and I hope you wear it with pride.
Every day, all day. Oh, Lord.
Y'all know Lippy I can't resist, y'all. I just can't. Oh, I can't resist it.
Always gotta be stirred. Just stirring.
So
the pot.
get ready, Nancy. It's coming to you, darling.
It's all right. I love it.
Thanks, Teresa. You reminded me. I forgot I was wearing it. Queen, I didn't see you in here. So,
That's right to having Homestead.
oh, hey, Wanda. Hey, Mr. Danny. I don't know which one, both. But now that's the way to start off a Friday night.
I'm just gonna
live
say
now.
hello, Brenda. I will tear that last name up.
No, let me do it.
You're gonna tear it.
No, I won't. Safesky.
Safesky.
Please tell me I'm right.
Safesky.
No, it's like a French. Safesky.
Safesky.
Tell me I'm right, Brenda. Did I nail it good? Or did
Diana,
I
just
hammer
the
the
records,
hell
how
out
you
of it and
doing?
tear it up?
Yeah, you done probably done tore it all the hell up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think I done it kind of right. Close. The F is okay. Sesky.
Safesky.
I nailed it that time.
Do you think you got it?
Yeah, I know I did.
Oh, you put a hammer nail on it. Just
I've
whack,
been telling you, I
just
got
drove
it.
it on home.
I nailed it home.
I don't know. You might have.
I did.
That's all right. I'll let you put some hammer to nails tomorrow.
Hey, Andy.
What do you say, Andy?
Heaven's Essential. Oh, yeah. Y'all didn't see the new setup? Well, here's the thing. I was doing my seed start. See, it's cold outside. So I always come into the garage, and this is where I start all my seedlings.
She done made it up in my palace. In my
Well,
wood
you
shop.
know, you got to do
That's
what
a
you got to
bad
do.
deal, I'm telling
Plus, it's so close to the house to go
Next
put.
thing you know, there'll be flowers and potpourri or something in here. I
Well,
don't know.
you never know. You know, it smell good. So, and it's closer to the stands where I have
Hey,
my
Paul,
grow
what?
lights and stuff on. So I said we
It's
already
rock.
have the
How you doing?
table,
Living Miracles Homestead.
and I wanted to test out the phone. We've been able to go live for a long time. I've never had the guts to.
Is it clear? It's not buffering, I hope. I don't see it on my
No.
end. Everything looks good.
So I said, I want to try to go live on my phone, so I could have the laptop here, so I can actually read
You're
without,
right here. She
putting
done
my
took over
head
the
all in
man
there.
cave.
I'm sorry. It's just for a couple of weeks. So since I had the setup,
Hey, Francine, how you doing?
we decided to come in the
How's
garage.
Billy?
Plus, I'm looking and I don't see where there's a big flare. So, y'all, this may not be a bad thing,
Next time y'all see a video come across, might be wood chips blowing through here. You can't never tell.
He go putting wood chips while I got all the electronics out. Y'all ought to see me try to walk this laptop out here. Y'all, I was holding it like a sack of $1 million. I said, Lord, it ain't got no kid case or nothing on it. So, I was
Hey, Broussard,
scared.
how you doing?
Hey, Broussard.
Oh, they're gonna be wood chips blowing tomorrow, so you better take all what you want in.
So,
Cover it
yeah,
up.
that's where we're at. We're in the garage. I've been planting like crazy. And that's what tonight's talk is about, is planting. I want to first say, everyone that watched my video day before yesterday to yesterday, when I seed started, a lot of you that has followed us from the beginning know that I have anxiety to sharing the way I the way I grow. Okay. And everybody has their own little comfort zone. But remember, I said in January 2020 was going to be my year to just put my way out, what works for me, and share it. Because if
Mr.
y'all,
Pete, I need to see that.
hey Stivers, if y'all want to know us or Lippy, then you need to know how I choose to do things that works best for me. So the ones
Stivers, how
that
you
watched,
doing?
I really appreciate it. So I wanted to recap tonight on the book. A lot of you wanted to see my book
The
up
health's
close,
dead. Glad to have you in.
and my seeds, and why we choose to grow the way we choose. With that being said, we're going to go backwards for a little bit. Last year, now we had been following channels for quite some time. I say follow. I was introduced to YouTube almost 2 years ago. So we'd been following channels for a while. And a lot of new stuff came on the market last year, or well, new to us. But I also saw where others was trying new things. And I said,
Mr. Willie,
hey, Mr. Willie.
how you doing, sir?
And I said, maybe my old ways, my old school, because y'all know I don't like change. Maybe if I go and try some new stuff, it'll just it'll give a little to the garden. So I did. Now,
Search Sabrina.
hey, darling, who knows where there was failure? Everyone knows there was failure. And I said, 2020, we are faced with a lot of roadblocks, okay? But one roadblock I won't be faced with is something new. So Lippy done went all the way back to the way I did things prior to 2019.
Hold up. Let me interrupt you right there real quick.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
We're talking about old ways and roadblocks and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I went by, as y'all know, I bring a lot of materials home that I find laying here and there. Well, I've done
Hey, the
got
Max.
kind of short and scarce on building materials. Trying to build some rabbit hutches, which I'm going to put some video out on that. But I had to go and purchase materials today. Now, let's just talk about that real quick. I won't bring up no names that might get me in a bind or whatever, but I'm going to tell you, I don't really care which one it is. Any box store or anybody you go to.
This was the big orange one, like a pumpkin.
Premium Prime, all right, $2.72 you can get, that's their lower grade, right?
Yeah.
So you step up to the next grade, which is fur, heat treated, prime, which is you ain't got no choice but to buy it if you want to be able to nail something together, right? Screw it, whatever you want to do. I guarantee you, and I probably shouldn't say this, I'm gonna say, but you could pick these boards up. Ray Charles could see that every one of them's crooked. All right, they bad.
Mm-hmm.
The boards that I picked out, hand picked through a whole bundle. I bought 32 befores today.
Yeah.
Prime studs, and it took me about an hour and a half to pick through a bundle of 2x4s at this store just to get 30.
It was sad.
And what I got in the truck, I'm ashamed to even have, but that's the only choice I got. I went to 3 different stores, and that is terrible. That's the only choice you got anymore, unless you own your own little portable sawmill, or you can
Moon
pick
Farm
up.
said he did.
I'd rather pick
I
up
hear
used
you.
lumber off the side of the road. I'm telling you, because it's already acclimated. It's already straight. What you got is what you got. It's already out there in the environments.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have none, so I had to go get some. But
We don't have the size that we
it
got. Everything but
really
the size
struck
we
a
need.
nerve with me today.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie to you. Me and many other people work very hard for their money. And when you go and give it to somebody that calls it prime and premium lumber, and it ain't worth having, it's got checks and cracks and knots and that's your best.
Well, and what scares me is my daughter lives in a cookie cutter house, okay?
That's
in a
what they
native.
built with nowadays.
And to see the lumber, and now I'm not a carpenter, I'm not a, I'm not a Danny King, okay?
No,
But I got
I'm
enough.
not neither.
I got enough damn sense to know if something's like
Hey,
this,
Salon Garden.
then there's a problem here, people. And it concerns me because the amount of money that she is paying for this home. And what if it's got boards that does this? You know, I'm sorry, but I could on a mad lippy day, I could actually go over there and probably go and blow the sucker down. I mean,
Well, I mean
it
that's the deal.
concerns
Is
me.
you figure you're paying by the board foot,
Yeah.
or that's what you should be paying for. In the old days, or I say the old days, back even when I was growing up, you bought lumber by the board foot if you went to sawmill and bought it. Well, nowadays, what board foot are you buying? There's 17 knots in it.
Fingerboards. Well, I
Both
don't know what that
ends
is,
got a
but I
check or
sound like what
split.
I was saying. Fingerboards.
10 inches up from the end of it is split, so you know you're going to lose 10 inches of a stud or 8-foot board or 12-foot, whatever it is. You know you already lost 10 inches off the end of it, and this is the best lumber you can pick out of this pile. I mean, I've even made them go get another bundle and bring it and bust it down so I can go through it. It may take me an hour and a half, but it's sad when that's the best lumber you can buy here, unless you go to a sawmill and have somebody cut it, rough cut lumber, and then run through your planer. I mean, and
well, that's what we had considered.
Everybody don't
knows,
have that.
Everybody knows we have a buyer. He is still wanting to purchase our home, and we diligently spent 4 weeks. I was not going to have a new home built. That was out the question, not with what we know it's being built with. Then if we went into a sawmill, and I'm talking just to get 3 acres. You know, we had over 5 at the old homestead. Just to get 3 acres. And I said, you know what? I'm going to keep my little over acre, my 1982 ranch house, because it was built quality. This house we're in will withstand majority, or I'm just going to say the cookie cutter houses that they're slapping together in a matter of 6 weeks and throwing.
Look, I believe that.
200K.
Buy a coil pack of lumber because you're getting it for a better price per board foot.
Exactly.
And you know it's coil lumber. And the only coil about it is it's got an edge that's checked. You're missing a corner. You're missing an end. But you know that ahead of time. But this lumber that they're calling premium, there's nothing premium about it. If that's premium lumber, then I need to go and invest in me a sawmill. And I need to start
No more coffee, Wanda.
cutting it and selling it as premium lumber. I mean, I'll just buy the bogus junk wood I could find and let's sell it for
Here
premium.
you go.
I can't do it because I'm not like
Right
that.
there you go, salon girl. Now this lady, y'all look at this comment. My cookie cutter house is falling apart 16 years later. And probably paid, and this lippy talk, a mint, okay? Probably paid a mint, and it's falling apart. Ours is over 30 years old, okay? So yeah, when you start looking at comparisons and what's available, that, you know, I'm sorry, at 55, I'm not going in debt for $300,000-$400,000, not me. It's just sad.
Our house was built in 82.
82.
Y'all remember the video I put out about the electrical?
Now, you done
Okay,
threw me all crazy.
I was slam up in the attic up in there all over the place.
83.
Oh, it was 82. 82, 83, it don't matter. Here's the point. While I was
You
in
done
the
messing
attic,
y'all up.
I usually check out lumber
A half a
no
million
matter
dollars.
where I'm at because I love wood, I love lumber, I love building. All right. Every rafter, every joist, every piece of lumber in that house is old, and every one of them straight.
Did you get
That's
sick
all I gotta
when
say
you
about
was
that.
sitting there walking around pushing on them fingerboards? He said that. Oh, I'd have been probably just crying if I being
Oh,
a
no.
a
I'd have been all
construction
upset.
person. I'd have been crying. Y'all, the only construction thing I do is
Pat.
in my kitchen. Hey, making lemonade from lemons. You had a good live the other night, darling. Congratulations again on your 600 sub. I was very proud of you. So anyway, let's get to the book. I never knew that the book would be so popular. So I want to talk, and I don't know if it's showing up on the camera. I don't want to touch nothing. If y'all saw what this table looks like, y'all would think Lippy was one
Right,
smart.
put it up like that, right?
That hides my
about
face.
there.
I got
That's
to
all
talk.
right. Let them hide just a second.
So anyway,
Look around. There you go.
so anyway, yeah, I'm all set up, y'all. I'm so techno smart
The Hellstead, they were built a whole lot better back then.
But anyway, this is not our continuous binder. This is the one that I use
You're right, Higgs. They
only
didn't cut
every
corners.
year. And then I take my sheets of paper, which I'll show you, and I put it into the history binder is what I call it.
Quality,
But,
repetition is what made them stay in business. You know, they didn't cut corners.
thank you, Patton. So, and this right here, my daughter made a year ago. She made me a whole bunch of stuff, so I just print it and use it when I want to. Y'all, she's one of the best. I'm not just saying that. She's a graphic designer. She does some beautiful work. But anyway, y'all want it up close.
Brenda, I would imagine so. They built them with pride back then.
So in this side here, okay, this is from our Louisiana agriculture. I had said this in my video, so if some of you hadn't seen it, try to go to your nearest ag center in your area. Now, the map here and the growing times is still the same as it was 5 years ago. So nothing's changed, so I didn't have to print out a new one. This is what I call my almanac. They're training people. This is what they do. This is our agriculture center. So in my opinion, my mind tells me I'm gonna lean towards this than I am an $8 book that used to cost me $2.50. Just saying. So, and then here is just my sheets, and I just have it labeled January to February. That's a big planning time right there. You got 4 weeks, you heavy seeding. But this is what people were asking about, is a ledger, okay? You can get a ledger book. It has 50 sheets to it, and there's a front and back, so it's 100 sheets. For $1 at the Dollar Trees or the Dollar Generals, you probably wouldn't even pay $1.50 at a Walmart. This is how I do our personal life as well. I don't just rely on a computer. I need to be in control of my own, my own road per se, because I don't want to depend on a computer, because if something happens, I ain't got nothing. But anyway, in this book, the way I do mine is on this ledger.
Eat it up,
It's
Sabrina.
got just enough columns to where I'm going to put, and now let me go back. Last year I tried a couple of new company seeds, okay? I also won a lot of lives, answering question type things. Giveaway,
some
that's
different
what it
seeds.
is. So I'm very frugal and I'm very appreciative. So if I have it, I'm going to use those seeds and I'm going to see if they benefit my household. So here you're going to see some Baker Creek. You're going to see Park Seed. You're going to, well, they'll get the gist
They
of it,
got
y'all.
the gist of it.
You're going to see Park Seeds. You're going to see Burpee, and you're also going to see, and this is a new one for us, so it's a test and tune, some Hoss Tool Seeds. So what I do in the first,
We're gonna try.
in the first column, I'm going to put in the company. Then I'm going to list what it is. And for instance here, Baker's Creek is a lipstick pepper. Now I've had this since last year. I chose not to plant it last year, but I'm going to plant it this year. So I list what it is. I've got the date that I seed started. In this column, I have a direct sow. Now that wouldn't apply to the pepper, but it may
Hey, Prairie
apply
Girl.
to something that I'm going to direct
Cowboy,
sow.
how y'all doing?
In this column, it's my germination date, and that's a key factor, okay? I'm going to write when it germinated. And then in this column, this is when I transferred it to my soil. Soil meaning my bed, my ground, my buckets, my bags, whatever it is, I'm going to transfer it to my soil. Now, I am sharing everything that we have done for 20 years together. Harvest date, the first harvest date. Now, this is going to be the tell. You have a first harvest date and an ending harvest date. Between those two dates, will tell you how viable that fruit was or that vegetable. Okay? How much it produced. Is it worth doing again? You know? And then here I have footnotes. And in the back of this page, I have loose leaf paper for footnotes to reference back to here. On the back page is just herbs and flowers. And then I would go to, let's see, number 2. This is hard to do sideways, y'all. This would be March to May. Same principle applies. And what I do is I go every 2 months in here. You won't see me doing anything in the summer months, June and July, except
How you strong enough to be in
replenishing
Homestead? How you doing?
my radishes. And then back here is more paper. But this is my newest catalogs for this year. This is Burpee. And this is Park Seed. And my Baker's Creek and my Hoss is in the house. Now, Hoss I printed. I just went down the list and I just screenshot and printed it. They're too big to fit in here. And this is what I do yearly. And at the end of the year, I'm going to pull this paper out, this ledger, and I'm going to put it to the back of my actual book. And that's going to give me my full reference to what I'm going to take away and not, do again, or what I'm going to add to next year. It's basically a portfolio to what works. And usually I'll give something 2 years. After 2 years, for instance, a seed. Okay, take an heirloom seed. And some of you may already know this. But say that it was Missouri. Okay, I bought it from Missouri. And I'm going to plant it here. I'm not going to expect that seed to really acclimate the first year. Now, it's an heirloom seed, so I'm going to seed save. The reason why I'm going to do it, it's going to take me 3 years for that seed to truly acclimate to my climate, to my region. So, yes, you can purchase seeds from outsource of your area. But you're going to have to, now you may get a great results, okay? Me personally, that's never happened. You got to really seed save and you got to hold on and acclimate it for 3 years. And
family, what's up?
I didn't see y'all in here. So I choose to try and purchase seeds from an area in my own planting area, my zone. And I didn't last year. But I know that in the back of my head, it's not the product or the seed that I purchased, but I have a problem with acclimation and weather and bugs. All of this plays a big part in it. So yeah, that's my true book. And I see the ones in here that emailed in question, and I hope it did justice putting it a little bit closer than on my video that I did the other day. There's nothing to compare, Sarah, for last year's comparison. Oh, my book. I would be ashamed to show y'all, but Lippy don't care. I'll show y'all. Last year's ledger had a big black marker through the whole ledger. It was a 98% failure last year. And everything I did was completely new to me. That's why I went back to my way. Do I keep a record of what I seed say? Yes, and last year, actually I think I put it on my Facebook post. Not last year. Hold on. Last year, it was not last year. It was year before last. Y'all, I had all my seeds saved. I was fixing to walk them in, and a wind tunnel came up. Okay, a wind tunnel came up, took my seeds and blew them like all over the place. Y'all, I didn't know what was a tomato. I didn't know what was a pepper. I didn't know what was a y'all. I guess I could have put them all in a bag and just had like a free-for-all and just planted them. I posted that on my Facebook. Y'all have to go back and look at that. That was 2 years ago. Yeah, needless to say, Lippy does not sit in her patio with a cup of coffee and do my little, never ever again. It's going to be inside at the table, and I don't care what falls out on the floor. I'm not losing all them seeds. Y'all, that was 1,000 seeds. And if y'all wondering where he went, yeah, the grandson keeps blowing my phone up. Mama, I want to come spend the night. So Pawpaw is out there trying to talk to the grandson. I guess we're going to be going to get the grandbaby. Hey, Reap, he is so excited to come to your house to get his rabbits. He said that's his rabbits now. Yeah, they don't belong to nobody else. It's his rabbits. Oh, I'm going to let him talk, United. Y'all, he about to, he come in a talking mood. West Virginia tomato seeds. I welcome any kind of seeds. You know, seeds is a blessing. And speaking of seeds, okay. I had one lady in particular, and she's on here, want to see my box again. Okay. Now, y'all, in my video, I told y'all I only shared me doing a little 6-pack. And I told y'all it's because I have a hard time seeing. Well, Lippy's fixing to share with y'all. Y'all, this is how I have to get my seeds out of my hand. Now, you think I'm going to make a video with that? You know, how am I supposed to make a video? I wouldn't make a video, but I'm telling the truth, y'all. That's how I have to find my seeds. Y'all, I'm blind as a bat. Blind as a bat. Please tell me some of y'all got some of these big honkers, huh? Can y'all see my eye in that thing? I don't know. I don't know if the camera can pick up, but tell you what, I can find them little seeds. No problem. And carrot seeds. Ooh. Yeah, but I learned how to use that little tool now. But anyway, in my box, okay, this is one of them. But I don't think I can get in the camera, but I can show y'all.
Hold it close.
I have little packets. Now, these are cheap little things. And you take care of them, you know. You can mark out of them. But this is herbs. All the herbs that I'm going to plant that work well for me is in this packet. Okay? Y'all, I'm a very simple person, you know. Peppers. I know that these peppers worked well. But at the bottom, no. But remember, I'm going to give it a second try. You know. So in the center of this box, you're going to see this brown bag. This is what I call the coal bag. Meaning, didn't work, and didn't work again, and I'm going to coal it. I'm not coaling it to the trash, though. Because I always say, there may be something viable in here, and if I get hungry, I'm going to plant it. I'm going to figure it out. But right now, that's my coal. And then it just goes on and on to my carrots, my brassicas, you know, kale, all of that kind of stuff. And I know by this what I am going to plant. Now, I'm not planting all of this, but this is my variety to pick and choose from that works best in a 2,500 square foot enclosed and 1,500 square feet outside the garden. And then I have one for my flowers and, you know, things like that. But that is how I keep up with my seeds. I used to have a clear tote till the Dollar General had these suckers on for like $2, and I bought 4 of them. Mr. United wants you to talk. Is Cameron coming
I can't
tonight?
talk because you're too busy talking. You
Well,
done shut me down about 4 times. I mean,
yeah,
you know
because
what I'm saying?
I was going
Okay,
to
let me give you an update.
Is Cameron
Because
coming?
you don't even know about it yet. But sorry for the interruption. I had to take care of some business because I don't get to see him a whole lot. But Cameron's coming here in just a little bit, and he's staying the whole day with me tomorrow. So just so you know.
Told y'all. Did I not
So
tell
I guess he's
y'all?
gonna be building rabbit coops.
Yep. Y'all, he said that's his rabbit. His rabbits.
Oh, he's ready. He can't wait.
3 of them. I just want
He said,
the
I
poop.
gotta go down there. He don't even say it
And
quite right, but he said,
And the
read
meat,
what so,
but, you
read
know.
what so. He kind of sounded like Jared talking, really. I mean, you know, he kind of does it his own way.
oh, he was Jaretha on the
Yeah,
phone?
he was kind of
Jaretha, y'all gonna fit in, baby. Y'all gonna
Mhm.
fit in. I'm telling you.
But he ain't
Tell
staying
him.
down there. Nah. He coming
No,
back.
he gonna say,
He
I
would
want
want
to
to
stay.
because he loves some animals, but
And he likes watching her too. He loves to watch her. I don't know if it's her, the
Wanna watch
animals
Reek watch the
coming,
soap.
but it,
See
he
all
won't-
them
no, he
animals.
says Jaretha.
Jaretha.
That's what he says. He says Jaretha.
Jaretha. He got to go to Jaretha's house.
Yep. Now, soul. Okay. Let me get my little. See, I told y'all I had my station here. Now on soul.
You right too, family. We don't need to plant all them seeds.
No, we don't. But
Mm-mm.
okay.
Hopefully next weekend, Robin R. We're trying. We're trying. Depends on how this weekend goes.
Now I don't know if I can get up in here.
You put that on that laptop, you're gonna be in here.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep it from the laptop. Can y'all see that soul? You see, there's no water that comes out of it, but it holds together.
But it breaks up easy.
Yes, it breaks up very. Look at that. It breaks up easy. My soil that I use. Told y'all Lippy was gonna come
Here,
clean.
wipe it on these overhauls right here.
Okay.
You'll be alright. Them
Um,
things textured sure I don't
I
do it 15
use
times.
2 to 1.
No, really.
2 meaning I use peat moss. 2 parts. I use 1 part perlite. Now, for y'all all get arthritis in your fingers, I'm still gonna do it. It may not actually benefit, but I see results. It helps my mind.
Thank you, Mary Catherine Coons. I'm glad to have him.
But to this bucket, and I don't know how big is this bucket, hon.
He keeps me lined out.
How big is this bucket?
Oh, that one there is probably about 3 gallons, 4 gallons. At the
Okay,
most.
so on a 4-gallon bucket going 2 to 1, 2 meaning peat
Well,
moss,
Lord, it's got a little tag on. Let me see if how
And-
close I am.
1 part perlite. I'm putting in 2 cups, that's it, of used
32
coffee grounds
quarts.
that has set in the freezer because I rotate. So it means last July's coffee grounds went into here, and that was 2 cups to this. This is Lippy's thinking. I mean, it's a slow release nitrogen, okay? If your seed is vital, it don't need nothing. You could grow the seed in sand. It's only when it germinates is when it needs now all hands on deck, okay? So my mind says that little bit of coffee grounds that has set for, what, 9 months? As it starts slow releasing, it's going to make it till about the time that it has germinated and just kind of help push it on. Now, the reason why I truly stand behind a true seed that doesn't require anything. I mean, I'm not saying don't go get the fancy stuff because I'm sure it's good. I choose to. I'm tight, y'all. I don't even know how to say it. I'm
Yeah,
tight,
Kiss my grass. We've
tight,
used
tight.
Coca-Cola before. Actually, we have.
And I do have
some
a
of the
few
stuff that
bricks
she's going
out
to tell
there.
you about. If she's,
Every
the
week.
bricks,
Every
it's
week.
got Coca-Cola in it.
That's
okay?
correct. And it's $1.98 to $2.50. You get 8 quarts, y'all. Put
And
some boiling water in it. Let it sit for 2 days. Mix it up. You got your start. Okay. Also, a lot of y'all saw me lightly sprinkle vermiculite on top of my cell after I started my seed. I do that for fungus gnats. I don't use cinnamon. Cinnamon works, yes. But fungus gnats, vermiculite works well. Now, for my plants that I sell, I do not use vermiculite. And the reason being is, now I could lie to my customers, but Lord knows I want to go to heaven instead of hell.
We ain't
so
finna lie. I promise.
I ain't gonna lie.
I might hurt your feelings, but I ain't gonna lie.
So I do not put that on, even though it has been, I mean, it's such a lightly sprinkled, you're not going to see it, but it's just enough to keep the fungus gnats away. And that's my testing tune, okay? I'm not saying that that's written in stone. It's just my testing tune. But with the customers, I'm going to not use it because if you really research, it's questionable. Nothing proven, but there's this research without a
you are so
conclusion
right. You know
result.
we stand.
There's
That's
another
the spirit,
research. So until somebody tells me, oh, and I see proof, not just speculation, I'll back off. But this is what I do for us to eat, for my plants. And I do something totally different for my customers. But like I said, my homestead is about Buddy and Lippy. It's not about, Gemini Nursery, and I don't like to mix the two. So that is what I start my seeds in, y'all. It works.
Oh, I'm gonna say something
Oh,
here
tell them
before I
about
think
the
it.
tomatoes. Tell them about
Man, before I
tomatoes at
think.
the old home place.
Well,
Here's a fact.
we had I had right by my shop. I put a garden. Actually, I started a garden over on that would be the northeast side
I don't use a lot
of
of
the
cocoa.
property. Okay, I had 3 Cub Cadets, old Cub tractors at the time. I had a 48, a 49, and a 53. My daddy had built one and restored it and
Mr.
give it to
United
me
has
for
a
my
lot
birthday.
of scientific up here.
And I had till drills. It didn't. Every attachment that came with a Cub, a 48, 49, 52 Cub, I had it. 53, and I had 2 tractors. One of them I could have built. One of them was a parts tractor. But we started a garden with that. Had grandson out there. He would get out there and till everything up with it.
I changed.
And then we moved down on it. Once I built my shop, we moved to the other side where it get more sun. And the problem is it was a steady decline, a hill.
You have to change
All
out
the way
because
down.
that's when it's needing your help.
And we would plant. It didn't matter if it was grass seeds, vegetable seeds, whatever it was, we'd plant.
Oh, have fun on your date night.
And hey, they will replant themselves. They will grow. It don't matter. Nature will have its own, because by the time the end of the year would come, we'd go down on the other 2.5 acres. We had 3 up here, had 2.5 on the south side.
Yep.
You'd go down there, there'd be tomato plants growing,
Mm-hmm.
pepper plants growing. Might even see a turnip or some mustard greens come up down there somewhere. Around by the creek, had a natural spring.
Right, and I think what he's trying to say is it was various elements, okay? All walks of life. From mud to slug to, weeds, animal, cow poop. There was
Everything.
all kinds of stuff. But it proved to me that those seeds that I was using, and a lot of them we seed saved, they germinated without us doing anything. And that we're talking years ago. And that's when it set in to me what I used to see my daddy say, but he didn't say it quite like that. But it all connected that, you know what? It has all that it needs. But once it's waving its hand, it wants you to grab it and
And go
help
with
it
it.
along. And seeing what was happening year after year, to me, just confirmed what I used to hear my daddy say in a different way, in different words. And that's why I have to stay true to myself. I changed last year, and they say if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, guess what? It wasn't broke. I tried to fix it, and it fixed us a few $100 going to a U-Picket an hour away.
I tell you what,
So-
probably 7, 8 years ago, I was getting some of probably the best tomato starts. You couldn't buy none like this that looked this pretty, they grew this good. But I'd go over to a buddy of mine's house, and he had a hog pen, and there'd be little wild tomatoes all in the hog pen. Every year they come up on their own. They volunteers.
You got that right.
You could
Hicks.
go over and dig anything you wanted up right out that hog pen and take it and transplant it. And they were prettier than anything that you'd go and buy anywhere around that you wanted. It had every essential nutrient it needed.
Well, like the OTA, and some of you may not know, that's the Organic Trade Association, okay? And I'm going to switch a little bit to the business end. There is no way I would ever qualify for the legal stamp of organic. I do qualify, and I don't mind saying I can organically grow. There's a difference. Grow. It has no flower. It has no bud. Okay. So I can organically control, what I'm planting that seed in. But once it gets up, no, Lippy's not, because Lippy can't put it in a ground that I've not tested. 7 years in the state of Louisiana, the ground, the earth that my home sits on and my property. 7 years to grow something and be tested for it to be deemed organic. But then I also have to net around my entire garden, and then I have to control pollen. It is a BS headache, okay, that I don't want to fool with. But also, when you look and you take their classes and you really understand the depth of it, you really need OP plants, open pollinator plants, or heirlooms for your seed saving, okay? But like I say, wherever you get it, be patient and give yourself 3 years if it is not in your area, because it's got to acclimate. If you're looking to harvest, and I'm fixing a detour, y'all. If you have the money, get you some hybrids this year. You can sometimes get them at like $1.50 a pack, you know. They're non-GMO. I mean, you can get the good ones. Get you some hybrids. The reason why I'm saying that is disease resistant. Right now, with what the forecast for the weather looks like, what I'm planting is 50% heirloom and OPs, open pollinating, and 50% hybrid. And you know why I'm doing that? Is because I'm wanting to put food up. I don't want to grow my garden for picture taking or to chase bugs. But the ones that I have ordered, and as the weeks go on, I promised y'all I was going to share now. That's what I'm going to do. They're disease resistant, all the good stuff, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to accumulate the food that I lost last year and add that to the crop this year, if that makes sense. So I got a double duty. The only way I'm going to accomplish that is to get me some hybrids, okay? And that's just what I'm going to do. I'll have a few heirloom and a few open pollinators. I really think instead of 50-50, it's probably going to be more like 70-30. If I count it, it's probably more like 70-30. And I'm strictly doing that so I can replenish last year. Because I hope, you know, who knows what tomorrow brings, but I hope and pray I don't have to go buy again this year. You know, except for my normal, like I don't grow corn, I buy it. My peas, I buy it from an old farmer. I buy my stuff, you know, from him every year and have been doing it. Phenomenal vegetables, great price. I don't grow it. You know, he's trustworthy. So, and the grandson's here. So, Cameron, you want to say hello? You can. Now, this is alive. Would y'all like to see Pawpaw's little man? This is Cameron, y'all.
Hi.
Tell him hi.
Hey, boy.
Hello.
You done made it, huh?
Yeah.
Pawpaw, little buddy
Yeah,
done made
Pawpaw is fixing to be a sucker tonight, okay? Pawpaw is. And Grandpa's over here. Grandpa, you want to say, y'all always hear about Grandpa?
it. I'll always hear about Grandpa. Here
Y'all
he
say
comes.
hello to Grandpa.
Come on, boy.
Let's just bring the family in.
Hello,
Bring
everybody.
all
It's
the family
almost
in.
over. Yeah, look down,
I don't think
Grandpa.
it's seen me or
No,
not.
come back
Oh,
here.
you see up
Come
on
right
the phone
here, Grandpa.
there. You have to get where they can see you.
You have to
Oh,
bend
now they
down.
see me.
See on the phone up there?
See, that's where they're at, Grandpa.
There they go.
Hello.
There you go.
They can see me
That's
now.
that's Grandpa.
Hey, Cameron, they said. Hey,
Grandpa's
Grandpa.
looking for coffee.
Oh,
It's in the house. That's
yeah,
what he's
Grandpa
looking
don't want some
for.
coffee.
That's what he's looking for.
There's some made.
There's
I'm
Hoppin-
not sure if there's
some Hoppin'
some made.
Johns in there too.
I was supposed to go get me some chicken.
But anyway,
Well, that'd be good too.
it's in the icebox.
What?
Hoppin' John's.
I'm gonna go get chicken.
Oh, you're going to get chicken.
Yeah.
Y'all see this? We're keeping it real. Y'all see we talking about Hoppin' John's coffee, chicken. I don't know what Cameron wants, but Mama about to get busy.
Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and say I think tomorrow. We've been talking about doing a little video, but I think tomorrow is gonna be a good day. The weather I think is gonna be just about right. There's a little old place that I like to take
Yes,
Cameron, a little serene place.
that's a video.
And you think you know? Tell them about what it is. Where we go? Where we go and what do we get?
All right, see you over there in a little bit, Anna.
I have no clue.
We might go get y'all a video of when we sling out some special little treats to the catfish and see if they come up.
Yeah, we were supposed to do that. Remember 2 weeks ago, and
See
the
if they
pouring
come
rain
up and
came.
bite on it a little bit.
They
Yeah.
kissed it.
Cameron's gonna go fishing.
We might
You
go
know
do
what
a
that
little
means?
fishing.
That means Mama got to cook. Because
And,
when Cameron
Uh-huh.
catches fish, see what he said? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
He brings them
He
home.
likes
We
to
got to
eat.
clean them.
Ha.
Mama got to cook them
How you like
right
'em
then
cooked?
and there. So I guess
How
we're
you like
having
the
fish
fish
tomorrow.
cooked?
Blackened.
He
He
likes
likes
blackened
blackened
fish.
fish. Oh, maybe I could do a video on that if y'all
Hey,
would y'all be interested in
Papa
how we
likes 'em.
blacken fish?
Paul likes them anyway, okay? But we like 'em
Cameron
blackened.
likes them blackened.
We like them fried.
Mm-hmm.
We
Or
like
as
'em
we
broiled.
call it, Creole
We like them
blackening.
baked. And we also like them, how, Mama? And a little catfish coupillon, eh? Huh?
Oh,
Ain't nothing
if the
like a
hive
little
is still
catfish
on there, they
couillon.
know what that is. That's in like a red gravy.
I
Um,
know it. They like it. It's time for fishing.
and he's
they
been
say.
asking for that too. So I feel
Cameron
the
been
I
ready,
feel
but
the
we ain't been
hint
able to go
coming
because it's
on.
been too cold. Me and him try to fish all
I didn't
summer.
see you in here, Mama Z.
He likes
Darling,
to
I
fish tournaments for
apologize.
the church. And hopefully this year we'll be able to hit a few of them.
Yeah, but
That's what we're hoping. See how the weather holds out.
Yeah.
It ain't too hot.
so far the only place that we've caught turtles is the church.
I know.
Yeah, he
church.
caught turtles at the church.
Like,
Yeah,
The lizard.
That's right.
and turtles good eating, y'all.
Yeah,
But,
ain't nothing like some
um,
good turtle.
Back to the garden.
Frog gigging. Yes,
Did it-
sir.
did it make sense,
Miss
y'all?
T.
So I watched
Um, You know, do y'all have any
Frog eat
questions?
frog legs, remember?
I say let's all rock on. Let's wish each other just blessings of harvest, regardless from the East Coast to the West Coast, Canada, South,
It don't matter
overseas.
where
It
you at,
don't
what
matter.
you doing.
I think if we send good vibes out, this is going to be a good year.
Simple Grower, he is 8 years old.
And I don't think it matters
The
how
big
we
eight.
do it, as long as we get it done that fits us. You know,
That's Papa's young man right there. Huh?
that's
Follow
right.
your
Happy
mind.
growing, everyone, and that is the key. When you support somebody, it feeds their energy, and I think the energy feeds off to the plant. That's just lippy, you know. I'm always going to go to the higher road, as I said before. Take the happy train. When you got a choice, choose happy train, not the sad train. It can mess you all up, y'all. All up.
Be happy. No reason to be sad.
That's right. We're going to all have victory gardens.
Life's
That's
too
exactly
short to be
right.
sad. You got to be happy about it every day.
Love you, Eva.
Every day is a blessing.
Thank
if
you, Mary
If you
Catherine.
get up in the morning and you're looking down at the ground instead of up, you've done something. Just be happy about it.
That's right. That's exactly right. Let me tell you what. Some can't say that in the morning, y'all.
No, some can't.
And you will, Brenda. You'll be able to plant that garden. It's going to be the year for gardening. And guess what? If you can't put it outside, figure out what to do outside. Get you a little paintbrush, pollinate. I got all kinds of weird tricks. And if one of my tricks out of 10 helps y'all, then I am so glad I finally got the guts to
That's
share
right.
my backwards gardening.
You see how
Okay?
handsome this young man is? He takes right after his papa. Huh? Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what kind of night I'm fixing to have? I'm gonna have to keep my feet picked up because it's fixing to get deep up in here. Nope. I'll go in the house. I'll leave them in the garage to do what they got to do. Because I'm gonna be on live tonight. I got a mod.
And then I'll have.
It's a good excuse, ain't it?
That's right. Yep, we gotta go. We're hoping to build our rabbit hutches tomorrow.
Order to supply as much of
We're
your
gonna
own
build
food
them.
as
We're
you
gonna
can.
put them right here in this shop, and then hopefully.
All right, hang on. Let me figure out how to do this, babe.
happens.
Simple grower.
Yep.
Do what you have to do. That
Maybe
is correct.
Next weekend we
Y'all,
go
I
to-
just figured out how to. I don't know how to slow the chat down, but I do know how to stop it. I just learned that. He showed me. You just touch that mouse thing and it shuts it down so I can read.
We're gonna see Rita, huh?
Girl, I got some energy. Y'all want some? You know, if I could package the juice from these lips, we'd all be rich. We could go buy an island and live on it together. Take applications, you know. Now you ain't coming in. Yeah, come on in. Get you some coffee.
And I could take the stoppers out of my ears.
That's right.
I ain't asked you to come all up here. You see what I deal with, y'all? It's bad. It is bad. Well,
Always
go
talking.
ahead and go, darling. I know I got two popping in my ears over here.
Always talking, ain't she?
Lord have mercy.
And she talking about us talking.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna cut it
Yeah,
off
all
about
the time.
5 minutes early. Y'all going over to Anna's. I'm gonna meet you there, but I gotta
I know
get
she's
this
been
one
talking
kind of
her whole
settled
entire
in.
life.
I saw he had a pretty big backpack, so that means Mama's got to get him unpacked, see what he
It's pretty
needs,
heavy.
see what he
It's pretty
wants.
heavy, you
Oh,
see.
it's pretty heavy. So we're gonna shut it
Over
down.
the week,
I'm gonna see y'all over at Dempsey's Garden,
You don't know?
Stringfield Ridge at 8 Central, Peaceville Homestead at 9.
It's a long
Friday
night,
night
guys.
party now,
Hang in
y'all.
there.
Friday night party. Get your dancing shoes on. Get it. That's the way I see it. Y'all know I'm gonna get it anyway.
That's a plus, ain't it, boy?
All right, Cameron.
You gotta
You
tell
ready?
them all now. We gotta tell them.
Oh.
Here we are. We all up there ready.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, heck.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I'm not on the laptop. How I turn the phone off?
Tell them all. Hi. God bless each and every one.
We gonna see y'all tomorrow morning
Gemini
because I don't know
Homestead.
how to turn the damn thing off.
And we're gonna be there and see y'all whenever Libby decides to figure it out.
I forgot I was
Turn
on
it
the
off.
phone.
Hit the little X up there, girl.
Oh, this
See
X
one.
what's up?
right there.
X, see the X. Are you
And
sure you
then-
want to stop streaming? Okay.
Oh, is
Hit
that
the
all we
okay.
do?
Tell
Oh,
everybody
bye, y'all.
We love you.
God bless.